Chidima, can I please just have one night here? Just one night. Oh, no, not more. No, nothing before. One fresh night. Like, I'm in love. I'm in love. I swear. I'm in love. With very love. So, no, don't worry. That earring. You work for her. Go come out. Where's your party? Let me help you. I know you don't want. Let me help you. Okay, ma'am. Where should I keep this? The trophy part or the award part? No, I just went to touch something like. Okay, I'm fine. My own day. Miami confirmed. She might take this to substance. Okay. All of you, I love you, girl, my most expensive I take. I love everything, yeah. Oh, girl, yeah. This girl can make me shout my eye. I'm a little baby, mama. Even when my brain just is down and out. Only you, baby, now you in my corner. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, yeah. I'm in love. Oh, yeah, baby. No girl like you. I love you, babe, my most expensive I taste. I love everything about. Oh boy, yeah. This boy they make me. I'm a little baby. Even when my brain just is. Only you, baby, now you know. I'm in love. Yeah. I'm in love. Chidima, please take it from there. But if I'm gonna come down, what's on the time? No, I'm not. I can't do that. I want to cool. Sorry. Okay, I'll help you. Okay. Yes, now that's what I wanted to tell you that take this out, it's not nice. I'm going to grab the baby sweets. Oh, my baby.
I know all of them. And my uncle father is still a sister. Oh boy, best time I don't. What I never done before.
You know that one.
Make I do a first time the one I did.
You know that's the one. It's different. They don't want to
I actually must say she was.
That's
I don't wait for this one. I don't check my own family.
Baba, can you ice tea? Can you go to I'm very going to get no try. If I pass over, I like to do
I know that. I love you, boy. I love everything. Oh, boy.
Oh, I need to.
You learn about 14 years.
14 years.
I thought.
This guy is yesterday.
Yes.
No, I don't come back. I don't use that for come back. No, they will treat you very soon.
I'm coming. You guys should not rush me. Wait me that. Calm down. Rest.
What you got to say?
You guys are looking down on that man.
Stop.
BRYAN.
Yes, Director.
Proceed upstairs, pack your bags, and come downstairs to the living room. Cause no vernacular. No vernacular in the mansion. Odogwu, you are warned.
Consign. Don't take consign. Now my language is speaker. But she said that. You consign. You get out.
Just raise them, sir. Let's go on like
Maybe this guy with this. Maybe this guy. Who the outfit with that guy. From Adrian. He's a bit from Adrian.
okay. Okay. Okay, sir.
Go increase and leave her now.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Sure, everyone. Straight at this mountain. I can show this clip at all.
Next week.
Can you look this?
Use your right hand. You have. Hope you're not missing any other thing. You have your body spray and all that. With you. Let me check. Those boxers is not for you. Your toe is inside.
Okay, when you're done, you come and say him.
I hope the admirers will be the same vibe.
He will, surely.
You don't open up small. God, thank you.
Director, you did not bring attachments for us. How will you admire me too now?
I know.
Bring wig for you now. Eh? You don't look the wardrobe for you. Monica, if you love me, you will give me yours. Give me my word.
This is the brush.
You go take my own love.
So it's empty. That's what they call empty stuff.
They know we be. Check them out now.
So now you know the fake camera again, you can give back. But if you're in the room, you feel okay.
Hey, derah, you go try Rave. You go try Rave.
How many minutes?
Are you okay?
How many minutes? Wow. We have few more.
So you guys are work for you.
Yeah.
Yes. It's not meant for. No, you're not sister.
Let me reduce the time. We just 5 minutes away.
You don't go dry your hair. You don't go dry your hair.
Too smaller time for that.
Brian, let me see. You don't go dry your hair. Never dry. Don't go dry your hair. Go dry your hair.
Here goes skin. Skin.
Brian, go and sit this one. Go dry your hair.
Bring it down.
Samilary, the other clipper. If you need them, I'll plug them. Okay, plug them. I'm going to bring them. Please help me. Am I bring them? Derah, why can't you hold your brother? Brother, you don't go take it. I don't know, they're able to your parents. To give your people the whole. I'm like, stop this to me. Business is about to do down. I take the move fast.
It's okay. Just wash them. No, expect guy won't die. He won't die. Only more the shot for this. I don't see that they look for camera. What they do is you get on this show. How did that? Abuja. Are you based in Abuja? How come? Maybe show it. Abuja is where I basically come to do my job. When you're done, you go back to Gid. Not all the time. You need to be around. Just in case somebody needs you. No, that's what I'm saying. I think they will just give you two at once. And see the one is broken. Now how to blend this and now they think I'm. That one don't be clipper. That is just meant for shaving. How do I call it? For shaving, alright. Normally now I'm supposed to carry this thing. Now I'm still outside the sofa. It's hard. First of all, no be clipper how they like work with. I hate using this clipper is one for people here Yankee kind of hair. Not be our Rave belly somebody. I say. You say? I have my own clipper. But why so? Okay. Okay. Yeah.
BRYAN.
I get this number right.
Pay attention. BRYAN. Stand up. BRYAN. For tampering with the camera of the mansion, you're hereby disqualified from the Basement Search reality TV show. Pack your bags immediately and exit the mansion.
That's penalty now. I'm not supposed to know. Bro, you're pushing me. That's a penalty. Man, you never go not your teeth. That's a penalty, bro. It's a penalty. You forgot that. It's in the contract. George, I saw this one on the floor. I saw this on the floor.
It's not for. No, it's not for.
It's against the show. It's against you. No, I'm not surprised, man.
Don't worry, I'm holding you. Stay. Drop your hand. Drop your hand. I'm holding you. Yeah? You want to? Don't worry, no. Stay. Drop your hand. I'm holding you. Stay now. Stay. It's not shrink.
Some people go here around. Some people go here around. I don't know. They just tell me now.
Okay. Touch your toe. Touch. I'm holding you. Touch.
This thing is just frustration.
No, don't fold your leg. Just touch your toe.
Lord and all this. I make it go cover.
Touch your toe.
You understand?
5 minutes.
Attention.
Touch your toe. I'm holding you. I said touch your toe, not your knee. Fold your toe straight on. Okay, stay like that. Okay, nice forward. Up. Good. Oh, I'm holding you. Okay, squat. Don't worry, I'm holding you. Yes. Good. Okay. Up. Don't worry, you will not pee. Stop looking, you will fall. Four minutes. Three minutes.
When you're bobbing a light-skinned person, you're in trouble because taking the lines off is hard.
Okay, fading the lines.
It's hard.
When it comes to this rechargeable,
It's hard.
it's not direct now once. You use
Because you
step.
still they show. You try come out and you still they show. You come out lines make you no still enter your one quarter, your step one quarter.
3 minutes remaining.
No, straight. Just look straight. Look straight.
Yeah? Don't worry, it will not peel out. Steady, stay. Okay, touch your toe. Don't fold your knee, just touch your toe. Bend. Don't worry, I'm holding you. Touch your toe. Okay, don't worry, I'm holding you. Eyes forward. Good. We have 2 minutes more. 2 minutes. Don't worry. Stay. I'm holding you.
Can you sit up? Oh,
2 minutes. Yes, in 1 minute.
Yeah, thanks.
I have 1 more minute. Still want to pee?
It will stop itself.
Yes, now. But then, anyway, it don't happen. I don't want to even bask. You know.
Very good. Let's see. Okay, never finish. You have like me and my saloon woman. But now you want your job.
I hope this is a platform.
And this one. Who won't wash? Are you not washing your hair? You want barb? Yeah? Or you want barb? And barb finish before you wash. It did not come with our wool. Ah.
Because let's set the feet up, bro. Like this.
Corticum. Okay, no. They didn't come with corticum. They didn't come with M. Berry. Jennyberry. I'll go bring my slipper. After him and Babi.
Everything they show
wait.
now. There's no.
After him and Babi. After him and Babi.
Guys are funny.
Very funny. Jennyberry. Jennyberry.
To say
Jennyberry.
with the camera,
you know go peace again.
You know,
I
they
thought
don't
that
show
thing they
you
do.
where you break glass. Now they just want so that it no go be like say he was harshly disqualified. That's why they show all of Namuna see. They didn't show that up. No being break glass, not in break glass now. But they chose not to show it. Your Highness, say no to alcohol. You know now. Alcohol will tell you different thing. You don't do the operation. They don't say you did inside. And I work as I work as sorry, please. All this work, if you say I did, if you say I get to, I know they do, it would have been, if you say I have step 2, I know they suffer like this.
Chidima Gomez, come, let me.
No, not because the cleaning is where finish up is usually very important in any haircut.
Soft.
You're blending and finishing.
After him and Babi, not slapping. So let me bring a dress. Oh, Babi. I not be bad. When I say I be bad, I tell you say I be bad. Ask me, I'm not a bad bro. I'm not a bad bro. Gomez, come to my chambers.
Wait.
Don't touch this. Okay.
This is how it feels. Leave me now. Stand well. Don't worry, I'm holding you. Stay. They reduce them. My mother will get shops in my offer. I will reduce them.
How you do this guy? How you do this guy? How you do this guy? But you're not reducing it. Thank you, my brother from the same local government. Different village.
Like me and Andrew.
Yeah, both of us are
English for my children.
Why you are on that?
We're from the same local government. It's just a school.
His own village is my capital. So our part is
No. Yes. No, one more time. But this is the one.
the other place.
But let me say the other. Let's say you know the vibe. You know the vibe.
So like this one will sharp like this. That's how you want it.
Emmanuel.
Then the okay, I cut like this.
Carry something come out. You need to say you know the okay. What is this?
Archbishop Valeria.
Now football cause that one. Don't remove this nail self.
Yeah.
I swear down, I be not for the play. Not for the play.
My younger sister not to do this.
Look at our back person.
My younger sister not to do.
No, no day there since.
Come on.
You don't know what this one will do.
I don't know what I will see her.
Now cook the seven and cook one. Let's not go talk. Gomez.
No, go for it.
Right. Gomez. You don't finish carton. Two don't finish. Inside 1 minute, you don't come up.
Who gave you the
Oh, but leave this boy there, I know. Gomez.
I'm going to use cotton remover. My key get cotton.
Your key get with
Make cotton. And the one why they use though.
Only you.
Oh, I go bring her.
I'll go like this, yeah?
Powder. Oh, that's a little well done, man.
No shout to.
No hit me.
Or inside the kitchen area.
It's your container, buddy.
Or you be like Ojuju Calabar. Sorry, sir. I'm the plugger now. I don't know what they call. I don't know what they call. That's in your name. What did they put for there? What did they put for there? See Monica, what did they put for there? Nothing they did. Monica,
all of them, they fall wanting for this ass. So.
What's happening?
No, everybody they thought not be there get that powder with it. Now who can remove her for their keeper? But everybody they say nobody gets her.
Food oh.
He not did that place again. She not know where he did before. Now our room now he did.
They can't do this thing before. They can't do before.
I be king. I'm the best of my generation never see. I can start daily. I be like
I just go check and that's it this morning.
I ever miss. I be smashing, I be killing everything. From Ikeja to Oju Elepadi. Through many places that I never see. I never miss.
Just bring small white powder, man.
I'm a legend in the making and the champion.
Yeah, I know. And it go neat, eh?
All this week,
I'm the motherfucking champion. Remember this. I'm a king. I'm a legend in the making and the champion.
I need to take it inside. I don't like carrying it.
It's when I wake up one get finish. Put my ring lights. Wear a ring light like this, cause snap and that now I tell win that get hard so. Start put ring light for your head.
Who is here?
Shoulder.
Come and take this thing, please. I want to do something.
Come and take what?
Monica needs seats. Monica needs seats.
Drop her.
MJ, how are you feeling? No good though. At this point in time, we avoid every trouble, every problem. Because it go they come anyhow. They come like boom. I want me director address them like.
Person will push you for wahala. Then when it costs wahala, you do.
She's not supposed to pay you now.
Na frustration, na him go cause that, you know. You know, go one make them see am. You know, see as I dey talk this morning. Come meet me. Na him I dey refer to. Tell him say brother, na all the cast too. You understand? Because all of them dey misbehave. They talk to elders anyhow because we dey inside this basement mansion. shout and tell you.
Now, yeah, I was already active. 24 hours, so long till like today.
That person go dey safe. And that thing they pain you. And that cousin brother Flash, he go pain that guy. All the celebrities where we say go pain them.
Say they reject us.
Shima, come down.
This thing is not.
Nothing too cut. The thing is not deep. Love for everywhere.
Okay.
See, on maybe that line.
I did you shake me now.
Yeah. There are back out there with someone. If I slap you, me.
So that is a bit
Just
so
cut you,
no,
I'm
tired.
Yeah.
When I tell you that it's a
I don't know what to make it cut me now if you cut you now. Don't worry. Now me there. Calm down, don't worry, calm down. Wait. You not go out. Your leg, you will kind of come back. You not go out. Bella, come. Put on low for you. Come. I'll stay here. Just wait, no Bella. Give me the mic. You know they well now. Give me. Don't worry, I'm with you.
Because you get the temperature that they observe.
Oh, putting in 5 minutes.
So now she can't believe her. I know she talked that in the way she talked that day.
Oh shit,
As you say, you want peace. You want peace, Abi? Don't worry, you know peace.
They come conspire together.
Stand where? Don't worry, I'm holding you. Keep your hands. Yeah?
You understand?
Like say you want peace, Abi? Don't worry, you know peace.
Then they consider their feelings, then they consider another person.
Stand straight. Stand straight. Don't worry, look here. Okay.
I be one play game inside this function. The game be say make I dey find out crypto secret.
I don't reduce that.
I don't squat small. Yeah, no, try squat small. Squat. Good.
No one because something.
This one not even, you get the one where they lie down. That one come, you call it like this. Good. This one they blow. Very good. Yeah, stay straight.
Swear.
Okay, no, that's the last. No.
Okay, that's the last.
Yeah, it's fine.
That day go bad. Yes.
Okay, stand straight. Touch your toe. Don't bend your knee. Just touch your toe. Okay. Alright, I'm with you. Okay. Okay, come up gradually.
Huh? Me, I'm even
Gradually.
tired of having.
Gradually.
Well, don't try to stand like this. Try to have it.
Gradually. Okay, stand straight.
You tell me 2 here.
Straight.
2.
Straight.
1 here, slanting. Slanting this way or this way.
Okay.
Just to maybe give you what you want.
He didn't scratch you. He didn't scratch anybody. He didn't scratch. Let's try. Huh? You want to buy what? Huh? Oh, good. Bend your back more. Your waist. Your waist. No. Like, sugar inside. See me? Good. But if you finish handling, womanicure.
2. I would like to give myself more work. If I don't get 2. It's okay, this way. Gee. They put the soap and do this thing. Put on for back too. Yes. So, no wash am. Just leave and make it enter well. And once I smile the tongue. Sorry, please. Sorry, please.
This guy looks like somebody like us.
French guy, they know you be. They don't know.
Don't mind. I see your pictures of this.
So Gid was downstairs now. Check for toilets. Where you go there? No, they did. Check their room.
Look at skin, bro. Semi-skin.
Get my sword. I beg you.
Apply directly. That's in the soakam. Use your hand. Apply it. You know they cream this hair, right? You know they cream them. They cream the hair. If not, you can invite them to.
I don't go near, see me they come from my part. So they blow. So I can start picture. See where for you. No problem. I go to the they carry. It was between they go the catch.
I did one. Don't worry, this guy is Samilary because I'll call Samilary.
You like Rob? That Rob, the one you see.
By Sam.
That's what you need to do. Yes. But they will put one of their iron and spoon. Oh, I know my spoon.
I spoon, iron spoon, don't put some of them on, maybe it's not there.
What those people work that time now? What they do?
So that nail on, when they shook it up, put knife for fire. As he hot, we can put oil. We can drop and put. Go fry. Go fry, yeah.
Don't go sleep, John. I don't know now.
Yeah. You drink and we do. But look at the. I'm not trying, I beg. I say you take the sleep for motor, they'll carry past where they go. They just they touch your head, just they sleep.
Amadiva, that's in the stretcher. The stretcher. Oh. Bro, I want to collect spoon. What? Is that what? Now. No.
Wow. I've been looking at your ring. Let's go. Finish there. Don't bring. Okay, my dog.
At the south,
Don't break my heart. Don't break my heart. I wanna be with you. Yes, I will.
Another one, German. Yes, that's the vibe she had back then. She was so different from all the others. Yeah.
I want to go right there, not call me. Last, the stretcher.
Samilary. Gary.
You know, like a big like.
You drink Gary.
Okay. From here, like it's much.
You know the drink at the end. Don't make an but you don't mix. Why you want this skin cut? Why you want this skin? You know what I mean? She will just they decide anyhow decision. They take anyhow decision. Go bring powder. Bring down your powder now. Smart, take small. Yeah. I beg now, I beg. Smart, take small. Yeah, thank you. I'll dash you hair. I'll dash you hair small. I'll dash you front hair. Then use it.
Their game is successful. Their game is successful. They are proceeding. They are making progress. Life after here. They don't bother about it.
Your leg, you know the feeling for your leg. If you walk out, see, if you walk out, you use and relax the muscle.
understand? This is the first came to see one to come and look for solar to
Not even this one.
Somebody took that one.
Bokwe.
Yeah,
He did. I see her for our room, for drawer there. Now when I go now, no see that Bokwe powder. The small, medium size.
I just the fifth guy you.
He not did there again. First you don't keep her, you know what?
Yeah, I know. He told me like yesterday we were discussing. You said that
yes,
for that age group competition,
so
it pains him because he could not deliver. But the 150,000 is just a small thing.
You did. First you don't carry.
I don't know who get this water while they drink or.
Now Hulk. Now Hulk.
No, like, you never put to a lot of noise. I mean, you can see a lot of shit.
So this leg is natural.
Collect your own joy.
No, you don't get no.
You had your own joy.
Like I thought something was.
Sea fish.
My soft.
Maybe fish.
Ah!
Remove them.
No, it's onion.
Onion.
Soft, you're soft. Don't find. One guy,
Hunger. What's all this?
I say after and
George, after that ambassador na me. Na pigeon. Na pigeon now. I cannot feel my leg again. Like
if you touch your it will shock you. I think you will scrape it out.
it's like I want to. That's why again I will say my I like this thing, but I know they wear it. Louis Vuitton. Bellut. If you say it be like blade though. If you say he dash na blade will be. Who is nice? Now you. You supposed to rest though. George, you no go rest. So you no go rest.
I'm even done, so.
You are done. You come back me. Okay.
In the past like this,
If I go urinate, come back. See as you come find like simultaneous equation. She's in pain.
My hair is long.
Your hair don't long.
Now they see me. You know that when I talk. The ratio, bring money.
No, they cover that side. No, they cover here. No, they cover here.
And you still go to that with me. In a payment for you.
Now, Bishop Cap. I say very soon as small the young will here like this. The monk.
Okay, see why you're doing next after me. So wait, so we pass like this, so that's not true.
Somebody look in your eyes. Stop acting funny.
Emmanuel.
This thing be like soda. She dey fear. Yeah. You say you love me, but I know say you dey lie with the look in your eyes. Stop acting funny. Say you know they pick my call, I don't call you 10 times. Girl, I love you, even when I know say you dey lie. Oh. Yeah, I miss you, even when I know say you dey run. Oh. Say now because of Jennifer, now she dey do the dirty that to Jennifer. Oh, I'm looking for Jennifer.
If I borrow you one guy, you go take me. I go borrow.
One minute.
Serious.
Thank you very much, Dr. Zion.
So after this one, what's the missing from this one?
spray, control, and anything. This is very good.
You should be Derah. Derah! King Derah! He's here. You should be the one to do it. Monica, they call you. Monica, they call you. Monica, they call you. Monica, they call you. Now Derah supposed go this way. Monica, they call you. Monica, they call you. Make I go do 18. Make I go do hot water, don't finish. King Derah! God. This person don't finish. Now my turn to bag. Who is there? It's okay now.
I just want to cut his hair and I'm done. I want to barb his hair, then I'm done. He can barb the rest if I'm back. I'm not my I'm tired. I never bath, I never do anything. I never even clean myself. If I feel bad, I'll let you. I'll let you.
Oh no. God.
Skin. This one, skin.
Samilary. Okay. Now after you now.
You do like
huh? You do like it's your phone.
Your
phone, yeah.
Yeah, but you're not the two pencil.
Okay. So style is a weird style.
Just like your hair, man.
Come again?
Just like your hair, but your own no pencil.
It's not pencil. See where it's stuck. See where it's stuck here. See, come. See where this one is stuck. Bring the other one. See where the other one will stop. Yeah.
But I don't know what pencil.
No.
Don't be lying. Don't blame me.
I think we didn't have the rest. I'm tired. I don't know who. Let us see who before you go now. Huh?
As in, don't be lying, but no way.
King Derah. King Derah.
The mistake, I would have washed before even starting, so that it would dry. So you don't have to do. You need locking, you don't bring out. I need to like that. So nice. Okay, yeah, that's true.
Just making noise, narrating it for
Machine don't fully function.
In our age, everywhere in language is actually expanded. In our age,
King Derah.
Yes, I like all sugar. We just execute it. I think chocolate.
Oh, so Brian, just to go. Okay. I just the reason.
What's happening?
It's painful, babe. It's better I just leave on Sunday. How do you think Flash will be feeling? That is
So?
How do you think Flash will be feeling? That is a pioneer. What is it called? If you leave on Sunday with them, your man, they console that okay, vote or whatever. No interview.
Yes, ma'am. No, it's okay. Is there fridge safe?
Say something wants to
I know to sing on that key she's using. On the hill. Chidima.
That means my hair is in the evening.
On the cross.
So you be washing for those that want to wash. I made it dry now. Abi, let's fast. Wow. I'm going to cut my meat. See why? Your meat. I should leave inside the beans, have you?
There is blood for me.
Stop. Hey, want to eat beans? Let me remove our meat. When they say you don't like, you say you don't like beans. Amongst all my friends now, let's stop time. Ma like beans. Ima don't drink Gary. Ma, you like beans a lot. It's only a man soft, I know that.
On the cross, there is blood for me. For me. Still have.
And did you see I'm mute? You know, it's anything you like now.
Bend your arms.
Samilary bags, yeah. Samilary, you better be joking, oh. See, I go need for your come up for this water now. Go, who judge from my. I'll take over, don't worry. I've been learning. But I'm not sure you don't, but I've been learning. We are here to learn. Next time, if such opportunity arises, I will say I can do it. I can do it, I will do your own.
No problem, bro.
I'm people that can trust me. Trust me.
You can do it for me.
I'll do it, no problem. It's all part of the learning process. We came as actors, then we live as presenters and models. George, we came as actors, but now we live as presenters and models. And makeup artists.
Your mood is what inspires you at every given time.
I will.
I just see how the period.
In good.
Should I bring it out?
You first and foremost, you go through away this water.
No, you should do it away, yeah.
Are you going to throw it now?
If I throw it then, I go through my one, Abi.
Yes, sir.
It's come on, you like me, I go through it.
No, not yet.
Why is counting this?
This one is for which one? The foot scrub, Abi. That's right, I did talk to them. That makes me ask. Okay, I don't know why I think it's not becoming so hot. Oh, I see the water can be hot, alright. Can they don't cover? No, it's okay. Just leave it.
It's actually like not soft.
Right? After the foot scrub, that's when the scraping starts. Okay. Okay, one guy I know, the guy calm here, so he's soft. My own not soft. The guy one's soft. My own soft, sir. The guy one's soft, like seeing my flesh, I'll be palm. And the guy say never do pedicure, never do medicure. You get natural soft. I'm eating now. I'm eating now, beg. No beg. Thank you, thank you, Kuza.
Please bring my own now.
Wait up. He said,
My leg, no.
Is it fried rice?
Pepper rice, but they use curry. Curry rice.
I need to chop so you'll get sent to my...
No way, I'll do you guys. I will do now. I got you guys. If I don't do like today, I'm not say I don't sabi the work now. It's not encouraging. Thank you so much.
God, what thing you wear? Which size? 40.
Like English.
What is that?
My leg is not that big. It is BRYAN own not big, but it's long. You see BRYAN leg. Right, it's 45.
I weigh 45 too, so how come? Is it big 45?
Maybe big 45. Because 46 when me don't see the big pass my leg. But BRYAN leg long.
How much is the way they wear 46?
Yes.
How much shoe did you wear?
You do well for my leg.
Which shoe size do you wear? I'm still small like this too.
Yeah? I go to this one. Is it right to put my this in my slippers?
Yeah. Topio.
Chidimama. Put it normal now. No. No, it's wrong. Enter inside more. It's no go pain you. It no wound you. Till they touch you. Your hair. Your one can be like dread. No, at the washer. Are you enjoying the massage? I'll go wash your hair. Can't be like fried rice. You see the rice can't be like fried rice. The color. Where they scratch you? Where they scratch you? Which side is scratching you? Surgeon for you.
When you finish putting the thing inside the blender. Bring them show you how to cover it. Yes.
But your hair dirty. You know they wash up the bath. Don't worry, no, they do that. You don't food. You can't food like dread. You pepper. No, just the ass. Like peppermint.
Just
the smell. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? I saw how this thing don't start. A smart don't cut down. Okay, Sammy. In the
Sammy, how you doing? You're done. How many should you do now?
Oh yeah, the next.
Yeah.
Can't want you.
I know, see, I'm not saying no go fit survivor. It's one thing to destroy a property, but that camera way you cover. Notice they don't even show, say, you destroy property. Now that one way you go cover, it's a big offense anywhere.
I mean, they can't knock on the rest. You know, they should really can't knock on the rest. Is that when they actually, they're not beat up, but they're not knocking.
Guy come off today, guy come off for the they were telling me like that, guy come off for the guy.
For which bathroom?
Oh, no, they're knocking from the window of our bedroom.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, it's not that.
You didn't know, they needed to be sure.
Because it's already shot.
So now they don't have feeds.
They don't have feeds. They don't, you know.
I'm coming.
And they can't come in.
Now, maybe I want to put the clipper and side pass now on the ring road.
The doctor not there yesterday.
No, day.
Doctor wasn't around.
And the people that were
maybe no they close. That time, he don't wait to. Remember, he even told us good night yesterday.
Actually, did.
Proceed to the mansion. You never say good night. I'm tired.
Yesterday was a very
alcohol. Alcohol. Everyone do. Samilary, am I on your leg? Where people go to bath here? No, they fair now. I said to bath, he's waiting for you. Oh, sorry, you're nervous. I'm done. Me, I don't plan my night already. I want class.
To suspend whatever you are doing, proceed upstairs. You have 3 minutes to get ready with your writing materials and wait for the director's instruction. Proceed immediately.
Finally restrict them. As soon as I know, now I don't know. They don't finally restrict them. They don't put this person. They don't people accept them. I really can't pass out. I don't know. God bless you.
Take your time, rest.
See?
Who will you? How will you enjoy?
I don't think I have now. But I think we'll find a
collect anything with you.
I want to back. You said 3 minutes time.
3 minutes time.
Kai, no. Well, see, these people in the floor. Yes. Oh, shit.
Glass.
Glass. No, that's good.
Give me
Oh my God.
Nothing you hold the water.
Did you
order for it?
No, I brought it from. I got this yesterday.
Yeah, I'm tired. Can we go downstairs?
Yes, no.
I don't know. I don't talk
I see material. Who they come in?
I don't put the drops on. I don't have a big bag of bread. What's this one? I left my food open. Oh, this is so painful.
Can we go downstairs? Should we go downstairs? We can go downstairs. Come and put together. No. Go downstairs and take the room. So we can go downstairs, Abby?
And did you think that we have to? No, we don't go downstairs. Let's go sit upstairs.
I don't know where my pen is.
So I think you won't get it.
Yes, I don't know where it is.
Okay.
Where is the other one now? You gave me another one. If I give that to me. Where is it?
I don't know where that one
I'm just going to
My hair is wish we can. And I want to cut it off, to skin it off. Kuza, did you carry your jacket?
From downstairs?
Yes.
What did you drop out there?
Did you carry it?
Don't carry it.
Okay, I'll wait.
I got to cover my food. Don't tell me one of the goods now. Huh?
All the fly away in this mansion.
I don't fly today now. Most of them will call up yesterday.
We'll shop them like that. I want to say you go downstairs.
I don't know.
How my head up cause when we won't go. You heard they like the worst, but not me. I don't know why I didn't for the head. The grand breast. Look at how stuck here. But I thought he said go upstairs, pick up our writing materials and proceed.
I already had 3 minutes. I don't know what that is.
So that we should remain upstairs.
I never finish. That's fresh. So it's fresh. And the look at the see waiting with this guy for the end of you. Peruzzi. Let's go to share. I don't know why it's
welcome to Judge Happy Saloon.
Oh yeah,
Empire's Court, Abby. Where we turn you from Bushman to Peruzzi.
Caveman
to Peruzzi. Yeah, that is my square, man. Jeez.
That's never finished.
You missed me. Where is the money?
Sorry, listen. When I buy that, I do shakara.
Girls, buy them now, so I don't need it.
I don't need it now. That's the people I wish I had. I'm wrong. Oh, yeah. You know, that's when you say you leave your hand. You know, you know. That's when you leave my waist small.
Okay.
I'm not even completed. You know you finish it.
I'm not finished with this thing, Shay. Now come.
Oh, that's the next step.
When you start to leave. Come on. We are full blown out full job. Be okay.
Just tell you. Most of that 3 minutes will be 5 minutes, 20 minutes.
That's it. I bought today, so can you miss it? Oh, Jesus, I still need that to stand in.
They actually prepare this to me and I beg this restricted rule, but now when they prepare our beg.
Maybe you don't do before.
I beg.
Supposed to be restricted here. Did you see that place before? We'll just go to the archives. Come on. Fast three? No. How come? Why is so close? Fast three. See me the things around.
Are you serious?
Return.
That's not true. No, that's not true. That this thing that is big.
That's 3.
Car.
Wake up.
Never reach anything. When director to the play that in soundtrack. Car.
It's very fresh. Okay, you're the remaining guy.
Yeah, we fresh with your brother. See if I can help you.
First, but not say getting for you.
3 definition of the
Me, the way he talks for me is so calm. Not like very ready.
This guy keep my, I've been good with my comb.
You feel yourself what? I almost talking to something else. Most of us do my business for no reform.
Word.
You agree?
Word.
Very fun now. Maybe for say that you get excited though.
But also you don't be always forced.
They from the fake love, yeah. From the fake love, from the genuine love. You can't love me when I'm a monkey. You shouldn't love me when I'm cool and fresh, you know.
But come on from who to the right.
No, please give on us about the laws.
Move your glasses, please.
You are supposed to do so, yeah? Okay?
So they said. You like me because I'm the love of the life.
You end up having headache. Just try.
Young girl.
Are you sure what's special? What's my question?
Just skin cut now.
What is skin cut?
Yeah.
Skin cut. I call your name.
Yeah.
Maybe that time. Lumber.
We said 3 minutes. 3 minutes to get down and wait for further instructions. You just 3 minutes to get the right match. That's not what you said. Did you say this like further instructions? For this to say. Did you say anything like further instructions?
Where are you going now?
Yes, so whatever.
I'm downstairs.
Every time I just want to bath and sleep. Unfortunately, I have to.
Swear down.
Things saying abuse the bus system. Things saying abuse the bus system. Things saying abuse the bus system. Alright.
Is it not Richard Adams that recorded us to the house? He's the one, He's downstairs. I didn't see my tissue again. The small tissue that was in here. Yeah, I carried it.
Wow, so sick, bro. Oh, you do what they say.
a seasoned broadcaster, actor and seasoned PR marketing professional. Cause. Let's make welcome Amadiva, Jennyberry, Rave television. Pay attention to your spirit.
What's the dentation?
We're going to be just
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have been amazing. I mean, I have been following the show from day one, and I must say I am truly impressed with most of your acts. It shows that you are almost ready for the outside world. So well done. Okay, so yes, my name is Amina Atairu, for those who don't know. I'm a PR and marketing executive, or I call myself a professional and sometimes a consultant, depending on who I'm talking to. And yeah, I'll just take you a little bit into my life, and then we can enter the conversation from our own branding. So I debuted into the movie industry in 2006 through a reality show also, by the way. Yes, and from there I started asking myself, do you really want to do this? Is this what you want to do? Is this how you want people to perceive you? Is this how you want people to see you? What will stand you out? What will differentiate you from the many amazing actors, and actors that you have in the movie industry in Nigeria? Now, before venturing into the movie industry, I've always had a dream. And my dream was to either become a senior advocate of Nigeria, which is a SAN, or become a legend. Now, the legendary part, I don't know how. I just kept saying I want to become a legend. I want a station whereby, people see me and then they want to reckon with me. Someone that is, that has affluence, that is influential, and all. So, fast forward years into the industry, a lot of the time they want you to do some certain things that you don't want to do, some certain things that you feel goes against your value and principles. Because by the time you leave here, there's a lot of these things that you're going to see. You're going to see quite a number of people who either try to entice you with one role or the other, with either a contract, and then sometimes they give you conditions. Now, for people who are unable to manage such, they fall a victim of these things. And if you're not a fantastic actor or actress, you just find out that you just wasted either your body or your money. Yes?
Yes.
So, you ask yourself, do you really want to do this? Is this what you want to do? A lot of people go into the movie industry because they just want fame. Not because they had passion for it. I just want to see me on TV, so every time I step into a room, everybody say, I know Monica. I know Monica, that girl that did this basement sex something. Things like that. Or that's CY, Is that what you want to be known for? And so fast forward into my life, I said, you know what? I wanted to be someone who added value to people. Someone who, converses on societal issues, who can also add their own quota, into making the country a better place. And so I decided to say, you know what? While acting gives you that ability to, let me call it a sleeper cell, to recreate characters, stories, situations, I felt that, okay, any broadcasting was just, one thing for me, because I couldn't, do some certain things that they were asking of me. And so, what I said, I don't think I'm ready for this. Let me just, go to the other side of media. And luckily, I joined DBN, a TV station in Lagos, as a lunchtime presenter after rigorous training, by the way. By the way, I studied theatre arts and diploma in law in the University of Benin. So, if you're a university student,
Great university.
So, and of course, I was also very good in stage plays and all. And so I picked, my media part, and I must say that yes, it has been tough, very tough. Sometimes you have this dream that, in 1 year, I don't popular, bam. I mean, like when I finished my reality show, I felt that, now you are made, you are now the big girl. You hear people calling you from places, I went to University of Benin, my fellow students were calling me, how far? Yesterday give me so money, how far? Meanwhile, the money now is finished, people land. And people don't just see the struggles that happen behind. They don't understand what happened. Everybody think you're already made, and then you now have to either choose something. Either you fake it,
yes, and you really make it,
to keep that perception that this person has just left the reality show and the person is big or the person is not acting, and they see you sometimes in a movie, you're driving a particular car or brand of car, they feel that you have that car in real life. Do you understand? Or they see you wearing a particular dress, and sometimes you have to use your personal costumes.
True, ma'am.
And then people see them like, madam, there was a particular time that someone stopped me on the road, by the way. I said, excuse me, you're Amina? I said, yes. He said, I just saw you on TV. That's because I was then in my presenting world. And I said, yes. He said, this was the same dress you wore. Madam, you should have different clothes that you wear. I was ashamed. The person stopped me at Oshodi when I was flying my bike from Lekki to my house. And I was shocked that this person even trailed me. He just wanted to be sure that this is this person. And so you now ask yourself, okay, how am I going to keep up? The job is not a 6 digits or 6-figure payment. Neither is it 5. So how would you keep up? What are those other extra things that you have to do? So you find out that sometimes because of the pressure, a lot of people tend to do things that are way, 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 way beyond their even dreams. Just because they need to either fake it to make it. Fast forward. Alongside, I was also modeling. Sometimes I would do some ushering jobs. And then ushering jobs used to pay well, by the way, especially in Lagos. You do ushering jobs just to ensure that, okay, fine, you don't do things that you don't want to do. You try to ensure that you maintain a very good profile face. Because I was more of a face model. So when I was doing my presentation with the TV station, I was acting. If they call me for series, I would act. If they call me for ushering job, I would go. Then, if they also call me for modeling, I would also go. And luckily, I started getting, a few jobs. Along the way, it was not rosy at all. You always have people giving you all kinds of pointers. Oh, you have to do this, or you have to do that if you want to get here. Then you look at the people that you also started with, and you find out that they're even getting bigger than you. And that's where depression starts to set in, or frustration as we call it. Yes? So, we're going to go on a short break. When we return, we'll go into branding proper. We're going to have a conversation. You tell me about you, your dreams, your aspiration. And so just hold on. Don't go nowhere, yeah? branding. We are doing branding course 101. Yes? However, I noticed some faces. CY? Yeah. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm good. Are you sure? Yeah. I noticed that your expression changed. Is there something you'd like to talk about? I mean, we can talk. Okay. Even though there's no time for questions and Q&As yet, but if you can just drop one or two so we can address it.
Is it regarding to the branding stuff?
I don't know. I noticed that you were having a bit of expression on your face, so I don't know if it's related to what I'm saying or it's something else you'd like to share or just something.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh no.
Okay. MJ.
Yes, ma'am.
I also noticed your face.
Okay. Firstly, I was trying to recognize the face, but because I know the face, but I wasn't sure. I couldn't place it, so that was the first. I was like, where do I know this face? Then I remembered.
Yeah.
Then the smile was when you talked about Uniben, because I finished from Uniben.
Hey.
And what else? Okay, maybe because I just really like you. I feel like you're very pleasant.
Thank you. I like
Thank
it.
you. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, so it's doing for me there. MC Sauce. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
What's up? Is there something you'd like to quickly share?
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
How far now? It's afternoon. I know when you go in that house, you don't know what's happening.
I tell you.
It's afternoon. I can even tell you the time, the exact time.
You're amazing.
Yeah.
I just want to tell you I appreciate your job as a presenter. When you mentioned that you were a presenter, I was so excited because I am a lover of presenting as well.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So
great. So we should hook up after this time out. Alright then. So I'm just going into what I'm saying, yes. So now branding. I mean, you've had quite a number of brands coming here, give you tasks. A lot of you have shown how strong you are, your character, your personality, but yet, from what we have also seen on this side, we just feel that a lot of people don't know their brands. Sometimes you hear babes saying that, the guy just wants to call my brands. He wants to call my brands. What's this for you? What brand? What's your brand? Who are you? So let's start with branding. Now branding, they would always say, or a brand is intangible. Something that has to do with marketing. Marketing your personality. That thing that actually stands you out. That thing that differentiates you from the other person. That thing that would make everyone or anyone wanting you to either be part of their team or to be part of a project. That is branding. Now, why would anybody want you to be part of their team? I mean, you guys have had various tasks in the house, and then you hear some people say, no, I want this person on my team. I want that person on my team. There's a reason why that is. And so if things that I dropped said, branding, personal branding, which is what you all need in the house. Because the day you step out of, whether you are decasted or you win, as far as I'm concerned, this is, after today, you guys have entered the last week of the basement search. And so, I want to say congratulations first to all of you. You guys are all winners. We are proud of you. Nigerians are proud of you. However, when you come out, you might also notice that, what you expected is not also what you're seeing. And then some of you tend to give up. Some of us tend to give up. I was part of a reality show recently, and when I saw the first, second, the 10 finalists, I was ashamed. It just seemed like they were waiting for somebody to start taking them to be their chaperones and start taking them round. Sometimes you have to be your personal chaperone. You have to tell yourself, this is what I want and this is how I'm going to do it. And this is how I'm going to go for it. So the first question I like to say, branding is passion. What are you passionate about as MC Soft, as CY, as Monica? What are you guys passionate about? I'm going to just be dropping names the way I remember you guys your names. Tokyo, I remember, when you got in, you say, you're not from Tokyo, but yet you call yourself Tokyo. Why? People are going to ask you questions like that. Why do you call your name Tokyo? And the way you answer them really matters. So you're looking at passion, number one. What is that thing that you're crazy about? What is that thing that even without money, you are just happy doing it? Because your passion actually is supposed to be your vision. It's supposed to be something that drives you. So when you talk about passion, you now talk about superpowers. There is no weak anybody. There is nobody that is useless on planet Earth. In a team, some people will tell you, I don't like this person on my team. I don't like this person on my team. But you are as strong as your weakest link.
Right.
That's the truth. If that person fails, you have failed. And sometimes your weakest link is your strongest. All you need to do is to reach out. Because everyone has a superpower. We all have superpowers. And that is the thing that makes us better than anyone else. Yeah? Then we also have value. What's your principle? Are you that kind of person that at all 9 bad pass, may they give me money? At all, borrow me car, make I use and go this place. This man said, if I don't sleep with him, I'm not going to become a celebrity. This person said he's going to make me. Oh, but I have to do some certain things. Is that part of your value? Is it part of your goal? Is it part of your principle? Is that who you are? Because sometimes I always say, especially for us ladies, it's very simple at the same time extremely difficult for we women, by the way, especially in this industry. Because the competition is so stiff that if you don't have the oomph factor, if you don't have the X factor, you just be regular. They'll just be using you for waka pass or executive. They'll do executive addendum for you. I just give that guy give me 500k. Just give him 2 cents. Me have 2 cents. Make sure say the 2 cents they promo. Things like that. So what is that value? What is that thing that you go like, I can't, no matter how much they give to me, no matter how difficult it is, I am never going to fall. That is your value. And your value have the time. If one person tries you, or one person uses you for a particular project, and they see that you're good, maybe you are a timekeeper. Some people are punctuality principals, or should I call it punctuality prefects. Once you say 9, they will be there for 8:45. I know a lot of people that have gotten jobs, that have gotten modeling jobs, that have gotten roles, that have been employed because of their timeliness. Some people tell you African time, there's nothing like African time. If it's 10, it's 10. And there are people that I know, I have colleagues, in where I work, that I know that there are some certain things that I want to do, or some certain projects that I hear about. I go like, babes, come and go for this thing, because I know that she's a punctuality prefect. And when she goes there, everybody keeps saying, my God, she comes so early. She's timely. And she leaves on time. She tells you it's 10 that I'm leaving. 10, she's leaving. And that actually stands her out. Yeah? Then we'll also move to Q&As. Now when I mean Q&As, everyone is supposed to have like a questionnaire. Because sometimes you can never know it all. You must ask people, what do you think about me? Like, what's your impression about me? Because when you keep, even brands, big companies, multinationals like Airtel, I mentioned brands like Airtel, I can mention, a few of your brands, that are sponsoring you, Age Well, they keep asking questions. What do people think about your brand? And they use it to improve their products. A lot of people don't care. I don't care what anybody thinks about me. I don't care what they say about me. You have to care. Some people say that they don't care. They believe that that's the thing that actually makes them strong because they don't care. If you don't care, nobody wants to work with you.
Thank you. Points.
So you must learn to ask questions. And you guys have been in the house now for weeks. I mean, you have seen yourselves, you have seen your flaws. Some of you are going to be friends after now. Some can always vouch for one person or the other. Why some others can't? So ask questions. It's important you ask questions so that you can use that questions, those answers to improve yourself. Now, some of the responses that you might get might not be true. You might get responses like, I don't like it because I feel that you used to always work as if it's your father that owns Nigeria. I think you're too proud. And then you ask them, how? Like, can you explain to me better so I can improve myself? I just want to know. And then they'll tell you, no, I just feel that you're too proud. And the way you talk, the way you this. Now, if 3, 4 people reiterate the same thing, then you should have a meeting with yourself. And by having a meeting with yourself, it means your me time. I have Amina Atari time on a regular. I evaluate myself. Brands evaluate themselves. So if you want to become an international brand, because whether we like it or not, we have quite a number of viewers viewing you from outside Nigeria. And some people take record of your progress. Hidden people, I call them angel investors. They'll just be hidden somewhere, they'll be following you. One day they meet you like, oh, I knew how you did this, how you started, I was watching your progress. At a point in time, we didn't see you. And then later we saw you somewhere, what happened? There are people who monitor your progress because there is something they are waiting to see, something that you are even yet to discover. So it's always good for you to ask questions. And, just lastly, because I know that there's no time, and of course this is your fire night, it's always good for us to know what your personal brand is. How authentic are you? Authenticity is key. Positioning is key. If you want to become a very big actress, an international one, do you want to stay in Owerri? Do you want to stay in Port Harcourt? How do people see you? How active is your social media page? Because right now the world has become a very small place, and that is because of digitalization. So sometimes you cut, some certain things and you throw it on your social media page because people are going to come check you out. The social media page has become your CV. These days we see quite a number of people who want to smoke shisha. They feel that they are forming big girls. Some of them are in clubs and stripper joints and all those stuff. You see the guys, they'll be spraying money. You can actually lose a contract because of that. Especially if you're that kind of person that wants to take his or her brand with all seriousness. Because the brands are going to say, no, we don't want this kind of person to be our brand ambassador. So you must also be very finicky about what goes on your social media page, because that has become the CV, that has become the yardstick that a lot of people use to access you, to assess your personality. Yes? So we're talking, what are your attributes also? Some people will say, oh, you're too black or you're too dark. The light doesn't used to see your face very well and they want to go and use cream. Hansi, have you seen all the black Americans right now that are becoming international celebrities? It is about what is inside of you. So that thing that a lot of people would always say, it's your default, that is actually what stands you out in the room. Because you hear some people, they will use your attributes to talk. Is it that guy that is that tall, that 6 feet guy? Or is it that guy that used to walk with his chest, out? Or is it that guy that has this very husky voice? They will use your attributes to actually differentiate you. So that is that. Then you're also looking at communication. How do you communicate? Of course, that has been covered also into what you put out there on social media. I've seen right now a lot of people now doing monologues, a lot of people trying to do presentation, a lot of people trying to do skits, all kinds of skits just because they want to trend. But what do you want to be known for after here? that you have to actually stick to. And always try to be flexible. Rigid people don't go far. What is your identity? Who are you? Some of us want to become a Two-Face. Some of us want to look like a Jennyberry. Some of us want to look like an Omosala Jolade. You can only have them as mentors. You can't look like them or behave like them. Because once you start to behave like these people, you have lost who you are. So, but it's always good to have a mentor. And sometimes when you have a mentor as a mentee, you tend to start to act in similar manner to that person that you admire or that person that you're looking up to. But you must also know that there is you inside of you that is still waiting to come out. So don't get lost in the process of trying to be like someone else. That is another. And then marketing. Every personal brand, there is marketing. And that still goes down to your CV/social media page. Somebody is looking for a brand ambassador. Who should we use? Why should we use this person? What kind of thing does this people talk about, or does this person talk about? How passionate is this person, especially when they speak on a particular product? So I've seen a lot of you guys do presentation, and I must say some of you really did well, and some of you were just practically playing on your presentations, on your task presentation. A brand might be looking out for you that is even playing, but when they see the way you are so plebeian, about the task that has been given, they will just look for someone else. And then you hear things like, but I was the winner of the show now. Yes, you were the winner, but you are not the choice. You're not the one that they want to work with. So we must be very particular about how we come across, what we do, how we talk, yet be real. Because nobody wants anybody that is fake. And you must know that you are the best version of yourself. And nobody can be like you. And you can't be like someone else either. Yeah? So with these few points of mine, hope I've been able to convince you and not to confuse you that personal branding is very important if you want to go far in life. Thank you very much.
Yes,
so it is time for our Q&A. If you have questions to ask, if you have things that you're confused about, let's talk before they tell me to go. Yes, I can hear you.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Ma'am, sorry, I'll be intimidating you with my timidity. You spoke an English that I don't understand, like chaperone.
Okay.
What's chaperone?
A chaperone is someone, so you have, let me use the word now. Chaperone is someone, you always have someone you believe that, okay, this person is supposed to be giving me gigs. Like this person is supposed to ensure that I get jobs. A babysitter. You want to be, you want someone to always babysit you.
Like a mentor?
No, a mentor is not a chaperone. Your chaperone is someone who you just sit down, you go like, I want water! And they bring you water.
Okay, ma'am.
I want a drink. Like your chaperone in most cases thinks on your behalf. Oh, it's 5 o'clock, I think he needs to eat. Oh, it's 6 o'clock, I think he needs to use the toilet. Oh, it's 10 o'clock, he needs to be, he needs to sleep. Do you understand? So a chaperone in this context is, I have finished basements now. They should start giving me jobs.
Okay, ma'am.
Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So sometimes most of us become entitled without putting effort. We just sit down and wait for manna to fall from heaven. And manna doesn't fall from heaven. You get? So sometimes you have to actually go out to look for these things. Then if you get to a point where you now have a manager or a brand person that will say, you know what, I want to mentor this person, so come, I'll be taking you everywhere. Yet, if they don't see the enthusiasm, if they don't see, the passion in you, they will pick someone else. So that's why I said don't wait for chaperone.
Okay, ma. Thank you, ma.
You're welcome. Okay. Hold on. Can you say that again? Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so what do you advise when we live here? What the first thing you should do as a new company business? So what do you advise to do as a first?
Let me ask you the question. When you live here, what do you want to do?
Of course, continue the acting stuff, but what first step do you think we should take?
How do you intend to do that?
Then we have to follow pages or people that are actually in that field.
Aside from that, so the first thing first is when you come out, I have done business.
Okay.
Yes? You now go home, you sit in front of the mirror. What I will do? Everyone has different strategy. By the way, strategy is kind of random. I'll sit in front of my mirror and I'll ask myself, okay, you have spent XYZ weeks here. My page has grown or my page has not grown. How do I grow my page? Who do I need to follow? Who do I need to meet? Do I need to speak to the management of business search? Like I always say, no one is an island, and it's always good to ask questions. I will also ask them if they have plans, or if they have any project that they are working on. I will ask a lot of questions. I will slide into museums, get some of my footages, especially some of the things I did in the house, send it to them. You're going to hear a lot of yes, a lot of no. You're going to hear a hot 99 no's. 99. And you hear one yes. Once you get that one yes, you have to.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Well done.
My question is, I find myself in a situation where I discover that I like to present, I love acting, I love anchoring events, and sometimes I find myself doing stand-up comedy. So I don't know, do you think it's possible for me to actually be good at all of this, or if it might affect me doing all of this together, might affect me getting to be professional in one?
Yeah, so there's something called stereotyping. A lot of people stereotype a lot of comedians, which I always see, as wrong. A lot of comedians are very good MCs, very, very good anchors, compared to other. If you allow me, I can drop a few names. So, do you want to be a regular comedian or you want to be like Amadiva? Amadiva, legendary, I was called. He reads. If you go to his library, you'll be marveled. He reads about comedy. He reads about comparing. He reads a lot. And so he has become a master in the comedy world because he went beyond the norms of research. Or a bovie, or bovie as we call them. There are few of these comedians that when you see them, you go like, man, a president is holding a conference or an event. Those are the people that they call for it. And that's because they've been able to balance their acts. So yes, you can be a comedian, you can be an anchor, you can be an actor. We have a lot of them. You need to see some of these people that throw these hits. I can call one who's my friend, who's an acquaintance rather, and Silverbird. I remember one time I was telling someone that, you can compare your and I said, like comedian. No! All those social media influencers hit people. And I said, try it. And the person was marveled with what he saw, the professionalism that was exhibited. So you must know how to use your social media page very well. So if you want to be a presenter, comedy, there must be a drop of your profession in everything that you do. So you can actually balance it by reading and proper research.
people can get to you and you're able to manage, chaperone, I don't know, whatever it is.
Is it possible?
Yeah, I think an easy way out. Okay, so just a bit of my recitation there. I'm the PR and marketing consultant for the Real Estate Association of Nigeria, Lagos chapter. So all those people that used to build all the baby houses in Lagos, I practically consult with them. One of the major leading property agents also in Nigeria, I practically consult for them. And a few people in government also. So, and half the time is by referrals. Oh, this person did this thing. So I'll put it to you, see why. You have a superpower. Everyone in the house does. You have an attribute that stands out, and it shouldn't be difficult for anyone to manage you. The most important thing is that your character, energy has to be right. And of course, yes, you can have it that it's later, after the event.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, further questions? No questions?
Hello, ma'am.
Hiya.
Okay. It's a personal question though. I know you're not into image consulting, but I just wanted to ask your opinion about it. I feel like sometimes it's really hard staying motivated, especially self-motivated, you know, being in the house and competition, the waves and all. So I just wanted to ask, how do you stay self-motivated in, you know, with everything going around in the industry and generally?
Let me go a bit spiritual. I pray a lot. And I ask myself where I'm coming from. I mean, where are you coming from? Okay, now you're stuck. Because there's always the stuck time, I call it. There's always that time that you feel that nothing is working. Nothing. You would cry, you would lock yourself out, you would beat yourself up, you would eat ice cream, don't care if you're adding calories or getting fat. You would cover your mirrors. I've had times where I covered my mirror and I don't want to see myself again. Do you understand? I've had crazy moments. But you are your greatest motivator because half the time you don't have anyone to actually inspire you. So sometimes when I feel that way, Google is my friend. He has been my best friend for a very, very long time. There is no question that humans have not asked me. Just so you know. I'll now go and say, I'm frustrated. Because I'm not happy. How do I become happy? And they start to give some kind of nonsense. I'll go on YouTube. Oh my God, I've killed data. I'll go on YouTube. YouTube, how do you stay motivated? Now, while doing that, sometimes you go like, who are the people that have been depressed in their lives and today they are one of the biggest people who want to be with? And so I read. Someone was showing me something about Elon Musk, one of the presidents, and you know Amadiva, Jack. Most of these people, they started from the bottom, like way bottom, away from their aspiration. Ask yourself, Don Jazzy, what was he doing before? Most of these very big people that we all want to be like, at a point in time, they were actually very frustrated in their lives, but they just kept pushing on. I have gone out of line to work in an oil and gas company at a point in my life when I was depressed. I have invested in projects that do not see the light of day. I have locked myself in my house for 2 weeks without seeing daylight. I didn't speak to anybody. I wasn't receiving any phone calls. It was just me. And when back. I have nobody to encourage me, nobody to tell me anything. Because sometimes when you open yourself up to too much advice, you can be confused. So I watch a lot of movies, I'll be watching films, sometimes I'll sit down and I'll record myself in the film, I will say I'll be acting like the person. Indian film, Korean film, all the films, I will act everything. Just trying to tell myself that Amina, you are good. And then I'll keep deleting. Ah, this is rubbish. I didn't play. I won't even cast you. I won't put you on this, project or this product. So sometimes when you are in that moment, like it seems like everything is stopped, there's nothing, you can't see the light. You have to close your eyes by yourself and open it and tell yourself that there is a light, because it is what you feel from inside that the outside world actually sees. So if you think that you are a nobody or you're not good enough, that is what people see. So you have to first see yourself as the baddest. Like there's no one like me. Every room I step into, I stand out. You have to, they always tell you in churches, when you go to churches, you hear people wake up in the